Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and we are finding out what you need to know today. So, we're not focusing on anything specific. We're just going to see what comes out in the cards and in the energy, and we'll just roll with it and have a look at the story. Keeping in mind, as I'm sure you already know, Taurus, that as it's a general reading, it might not be for you, it might not be your story. So, if it's not, that's okay. But you can always check out your other placements if you're looking for those extra messages, clarity, guidance, because sometimes it resonates more when we have a look at our other signs. So let's get into your reading, having a look at the current energy for you at the moment, Taurus. What is the current energy for Taurus, please? What is the current energy supporting Taurus? Okay, that one just fell out. You've got choose wisely. So you clearly have a decision that needs to be made. You might be overthinking something at the moment, like it's constantly on your mind because you just can't figure out what to do. And you might be sort of delaying the process. Like it could be that, deep down in your intuition, you know what it is that you need to do, but you're hesitating. You're not really sure if the thing that you feel you're supposed to do is the right thing for you. At the bottom here, you've got clarity. I'm pretty sure it was Capricorn who got exactly the same. Choose Wisely was first. At the bottom of the deck, they had clarity, and these cards have been shuffled over and over and over. So you've got Gemini energy in Choose Wisely, and you've got Aquarian energy in Clarity. So this is about really just figuring out which way to go next. You know that you need to do something. It's about getting started on something, whether it be a project or just something that you feel within you that needs to be done. Finally, getting clarity or closure, even, or clarity so that you can get closure is how I'm feeling it. But you know that change is necessary right now, and to make that change, you need to make a decision on which way you're going to go. So we'll get one more card from Moonology. What is the current energy surrounding Taurus, please? Hold your vision. So again, it's a little bit like Capricorn. So I don't know, some of you may have Capricorn placements in your birth chart because Capricorn was about keeping the faith in their dreams, and you've got hold your vision, which is pretty much the same. So basically, you know what it is that you're working towards. You know how, or you have an idea of how you want your life to look, where you want to be heading, what it is that you want to achieve. So hold your vision means don't lose sight of the end goal. And with that Choose Wisely card, it's about making the right decisions to help you reach that end goal. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got Show the World the Real You. So being genuine, being honest, not worrying too much about what other people are thinking or doing, and just doing what makes you happy in order to help you to achieve your goals. So let's have a look at the story. What does Taurus need to know, please? What does Taurus need to know right now, please? I feel like for some of you, this is such a huge decision, or it's something that you've been trying to figure out for so long. Like I feel as though some of you are even losing sleep over this. They're showing me somebody tossing and turning in bed. So yeah, this is a really big deal for you. And then you've got the Knave of Coins. The same as knaves are the same as pages. So this could have something to do with your finances. You may feel as though you're lacking in your finances at the moment, because the Knave of Coins can be talking about needing to budget, needing to sort out your finances. It's also a call to really pay attention to what is going on around you. But it's also about focusing on your dreams as well. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there is change coming in, and this can really indicate that money might be coming in. So where you might be concerned about your finances, the wheel can indicate that good luck is coming. There's going to be a turnaround in your luck, in your destiny, and thinking of the wheel as like the wheel, as the wheel turns, things have to change. So there's definitely a change coming. You've got the Knave of Cups. So hopefully this change is going to bring in some kind of emotional stability. And you've got the Nine of Coins as well, which is a card of independence and comfort and being really happy in your environment. And the King of Wands as well. With this one, I feel like, yes, you're very passionate about what you're trying to achieve here, and I feel as though it's like you don't want to have to give up, you don't want to back down. It's like, no, this is what I want and nobody's going to talk me out of it. Often the King of Wands can indicate like feeling as though things are right, things are just the way I want them to be. The King of Wands can have a bit of a big ego, just feeling like, you know what, nobody can tell me because I know everything. And I'm not saying that that's you, Taurus, but that's the energy that comes through with the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a card of being somebody who's knowledgeable, somebody who knows what they want, and as I said, somebody who's not going to back down. They're not going to let anything stop them from getting what they want. They're very passionate and determined. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is about taking time away from something that you're emotionally involved in, just so that you can give yourself some time to, I feel, process how you're feeling. It can be about walking away from an emotional situation. It can be about avoiding your emotions as well, I feel, coming up in that. For others of you, where this is not so much about like a financial goal that you have, I'm kind of feeling here that this could be in some way connected to like perhaps a separation or breakdown in a relationship with a child. I feel as though maybe you are trying to offer something to a child, like, I don't know, here, let me help you with this, or I can really teach you something, and perhaps that child has been a bit dismissive, or not really taking on board what you're trying to say, or they don't want any gifts or anything like that from you. But there might be a bit of a turnaround. But I feel as though the child that you're dealing with is really exploring their independence. And this is sort of, yeah, it's upsetting you, and you're trying not to let that child see just how much you're affected by um, them sort of standing firm in their independence, and they're trying to live out their dreams as well. They would have goals as well. Everybody does, and I feel like they're not really including you in that, and you're not really aware of what's going on in their life, or they're being super independent away from you. And but you're going, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay. I'm going to wait I, because I am your parent, and I feel as though this is about it. In a way, it's about sort of you want them to listen to you, um, and currently they're not doing that. But you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to wait because at some point, you are going to hear me out. Okay, let's take the second row. You've got the Lovers. So yes, it could be connected to a romantic situation, but in this case, I'm feeling more like it's just something that you're really super passionate about. Absolutely, with the Devil underneath. The Devil can be um, about being super focused and having a bit of a one-track mind, or being a bit obsessive about something. We've got the Queen of Swords as well, indicating that somebody may be feeling as though they're being disrespected, or they may be cutting somebody out or getting rid of something. That one really just flew out of my hand. We've got the Three of Wands here as well. So waiting, often the Three of Wands is about just waiting to see what happens, what's coming next. You've got the Fool as well, so something new is taking place. And at the bottom of the, oh, wow. Another Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that is the same as this. And they're both the final card, or both at the bottom of the deck. So this is about you're definitely going to be taking a step back from something that you're emotionally tied to, something that really has you in your feelings, something that you need to go and process the feelings about. Do you want this? Are you walking away for good? Because your emotions are still tied up in this situation, and you are seeking some kind of insight into the situation. So you're just taking a step back. Now, as I said, this could be about finances, where you're looking to improve your financial situation. You're keeping an open mind. You're really trying to. For some of you, it's about finding a better way or trying something different. Because you really want to be in a situation where you're independent and you're supporting yourself and you have everything you need. For some of you, it is about wanting to impress people, or wanting to show somebody, hey, look what I have, or I've done it better than you. That won't be for all of you, but you may really feel as though you have something to prove here. So starting back at the start with this Knave of Coins and the Lovers. So yes, absolutely, it could be a romantic situation that you're dealing with here, and you could be feeling as though you'd like to make an offer to somebody that you're romantically involved with, or that you have been romantically involved with. And it could be in the form of finances. It could even be that you might want to ask somebody that you have a romantic connection to if they can help you out financially. Again, won't be for everyone. Everybody's story is different, so I'm trying to cover as many scenarios as I can here, because there's quite a few coming up. But I definitely feel that you're working towards a goal. For a lot of you, it is that financial goal. You just want stability. But I feel as though there is something coming into play here with this devil that is keeping you stuck or has been keeping you stuck. So it could be in the form of a toxic connection that you have to another person. It could also be in the form of something that you find it really hard to let go of. Now, with the devil, it can be in terms of uh, addictions. So, and addictions can really cover many, many, many different things. So, as we all know, there's like substance abuse, drugs, alcohol. It could be gambling. Um, it could be food. It could be, obsessing over your body image or your weight. It could be having a toxic or negative mindset. It's so many different things um, that it. When I say addiction, it's like it's always there. It's what you always do. It's what you feel you need to do, and you might be trying to let that go um, with this Wheel of Fortune here. So if it's that you may often have a negative mindset or a negative outlook on life, or even a negative um, out uh, outlook towards a person. Perhaps there's a bit of a toxic connection going on there. You want that to change with the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel as though it probably can change in some way, or, just even if that other person isn't on board, you can in some way make the changes within yourself to say, you know what, I'm not going to entertain that kind of behavior anymore. I'm not going to allow myself um, to carry that energy anymore. So no matter how that person presents to me, or no matter how that person comes towards me, I am going to carry myself and respond with kindness and love and positivity, because I don't need to carry that. So it doesn't matter who you're dealing with, whether it be an ex or even a current partner, a parent, a child. It doesn't matter. You can make that decision within yourself to not carry that negative energy anymore. And I feel like that's the way it goes for a lot of you. But for others of you, in terms of the issues with money, it's really saying here that it's because you're putting your money into the wrong places. The things that you really, it's like, I really need to have this, I really need to have that, because it's in some way fueling like an addiction, um, or an obsession. The money is being wasted. So I feel you're being encouraged with this Wheel of Fortune to really have a look at where the money is going, and can you perhaps put it into more productive places. So I'm just going to get some clarity as we're going through. I forgot to have a look with the first row, the Knave of Coins and the Lovers. So then I don't have to come back and start all over again at the end. Clarify the Knave of Coins and the Lovers. Actually, just clarify the whole row, the whole 2 rows, please. Give me a card for each row or each column, please. 3 of Cups. Okay, so that is indicating to me, Page of Wands, okay, that you're looking for some kind of reconciliation with that 3 of Cups. I didn't show it to you. With the 3 of Cups falling on the Knave of Coins and the Lovers. So you're looking for reconciliation, a lot of you, with somebody that you probably had had a romantic connection to. So something has taken place, and it could be where I was talking about the toxic energy. Could be that something's taken place between the two of you here, misunderstandings, whatever it might be, and you want to make everything right and come back together with this person. For others of you, it's about really, really, really wanting to sort out those finances, because that's going to bring you joy. If your money is on track, that's going to bring you joy, and you'll feel relaxed and comfortable and secure. Um, and then with this, the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil with the Page of Wands, this could indicate a conversation. So where this is somebody that you feel you want to reconcile with, there may be a conversation coming up. You may be the one to reach out, or they might reach out to you. But I do feel that there's going to be communication. So messages going backwards and forwards. It could even just be one message or a phone call. But I do feel there's going to be communication between you and the person that you would like to make amends with. At this stage, I don't really know how that's going to go, but I do feel that there'll be communication, and you're hoping that it works out okay. Could be with this Knave of Cups, I just feel like it could be a water sign that you want to reconnect with here. But you've got the Queen of Swords with this Knave of Cups, and I'm feeling as though currently this person is not communicating with you. You guys aren't talking. They've possibly shut you out or blocked you out of their life. And as I said, you want to reconcile with this person. And I also did say it could be a child. So it could be somebody that you were once romantically connected to. It could be a child as well. So it could be the parent of the child. It could be an ex. It could be the child themselves that you're wanting to reconnect with. And to clarify, we've got the Ace of Wands, which indicates a lot of communication. So you've got the Page of Wands, which is saying somebody is going to reach out. And then you've got the Eight of Wands, which indicates that there is going to be communication. The Eight of Wands is also quite a fast-moving card. It's a card of movement. It's a card of growth and change. And it might be in a way that you don't expect. So, if you do reach out to this person, you might not be expecting them to respond to you. But it looks like here with the Eight of Wands, there's going to be a lot of communication going backwards and forwards, which is really cool if that's what you're looking for. This person feels as though you have been disrespectful towards them in some way, shape or form, Queen of Swords. And I feel as though this person, because of that, they may be, going through feelings of anxiety or, feeling abandoned. And they're really just trying to take their power back. And because they are coming across as so cold, or they may have blocked you in some way, you're really not expecting them to communicate. And I feel that they probably will. I don't know if it's it's whether it's positive or negative communication, no idea at this stage, but I do feel that there will be backwards and forwards there. And then you've got the Nine of Coins with the Three of Wands. So that's, as I said earlier, it could be about independence here, where in terms of your finances, you might be feeling much better about things, or still really just searching for that independence, or that stage in which you're feeling comfortable and happy with the way your finances are looking. Just being really happy with yourself. Excuse me. This could also indicate where I was saying that your finances may not be where you want them to be. This can also indicate that you start connecting with the right people or the right person, whereas before you were struggling to find the right avenue or contacts to, like if you needed a loan, say, for instance, that it was hard for you to find the right avenues to go through. But I feel like there could be that communication going backwards and forwards, where you were once blocked from being able to access finances. Now, with this Three of Wands, it's like, well, let's wait and see what happens, because um, I feel like there may be an access to finances coming in. And then we've got the Five of Cups on the Nine of Coins and the Three of Wands. So in terms of, you know, communication with the person or the child, um, I'm feeling as though, yes, the communication is flowing and you're having this conversation, but I also feel as though you're not feeling hopeful about where it's going. Um, so, you know, maybe they're not coming back with the most joyful of responses. Maybe they say something to you that you don't really appreciate and you feel like, okay, this is it. They're done with me. I mean, this Eight of Wands can even indicate that you are, you know, really trying to get this person to engage, and you're saying a lot, or you're sending a lot of messages, or you're, you know, making lots of phone calls, and they are not really responding as you would like them to. They could be coming back quite icy. For some of you, it could be that they don't respond at all. For the majority of you, I feel like they are responsive, but it's not in the way that you thought or that you were hoping they would be. So they may still keep themselves independent from you. They're not really making moves towards you. They're not really expressing that they'd like to see you. Um, you may have some regrets here in terms of this connection with this person, whoever they are. You may have some regrets, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know what to do now. Do I just leave it, or do I stay and wait? Do I move on? Do I do something different? Do I come in with a different approach? But yeah, you're kind of feeling as though, okay, that's it. This person doesn't want to deal with me. But I feel like you will wait it out a bit and kind of see where it goes. Because yeah, it's getting you down, but you want to give it a bit of a chance. You might even ask this person, look, please just give me a chance. I'll show you that things are different now. Let me make it up to you. And then you'll just wait and see. And then with this King of Wands and the Fool, I feel like that's exactly what I was just saying, where you'll be like, let me just make it up to you. I'm not going anywhere. I really want to reconnect with you. You may be a little pushy. Let me just say that. This person may feel as though you're being a bit too pushy, or you're coming on too strong. They may be feeling like it's like, you know what, just give me some space. Okay, so keeping that in mind. But something is changing with the Fool. There's something new happening. And I do feel as though, you know, you will be really putting yourself out there, Taurus. And like I said, it may be just a little bit too pushy, because the Fool energy is risky, risk-taking. And the King of Wands can be a bit forceful or stubborn, and stuck. Like, I'm like very, I guess the word is grounded. You know, I've got my feet planted firmly on the ground and I am not going anywhere. So yeah, this whoever you're dealing with here, they might be feeling like it's a little bit too much for them. So just, I feel, bear with them. You've got the Star sitting on top of that as well, and I feel like that's indicating that, you know, if this person would just open up to you, forgive you, whatever it might be, that would make you really happy with the Star. That's like your dream coming true. You're really trying to keep an open mind. I feel as though you're trying to heal this situation, but you are feeling like it's a bit hopeless. Um, the issue is here that because this person isn't really bending or coming around to you, you might just decide to take that step back. You might go, okay, I've done everything that I can. I have offered you gifts, I have given you money, or you're not responding. You're not, I asked you for money and you've said you're not going to help. Um, or I've asked you for help and you've declined. You've said, no, I'm not helping you. Um, for others, it's just that you feel as though you've put as much emotional effort into this as you can. This person is still saying, no, I'm not really interested. And that, I feel, for them, it's a bit to protect themselves, or it's out of fear. Like they feel that, well, no, you're saying this now, but this, whatever happened, it's probably just going to happen again. So they are standoffish. I feel as though they are trying to protect their emotions, because they really don't want to go through whatever the situation was. They don't want to go through that again. And I'm not saying that you did the wrong thing. It could be them who upset you, or it could be you who upset them. But either way, this person, I feel, is really going to take their time to think things through, because they are really guarding their emotions. And you are doing the same thing as well. Even though you're putting yourself out there, I just be really careful, because it might be coming through, as I said, a little bit too much, a little bit too pushy. It's like you want to tell this person what to do and they don't want to be told what to do. So being really mindful of that. It's like, well, if you just did this, then everything would be okay. And they're like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. And they're like, well, there's it's like you're saying, well, there's no other way here. We have to just do it my way. Or you have to talk to me. And this person's like, I don't really want to talk to you right now. And then you're going, no, but you have to talk to me because we have to sort this out. And it's just like you keep butting heads. So I feel you may say, well, this isn't working. The only way I can get any sort of closure, or the only way I can heal from this, is to back off. So, I mean, that's not the best outcome. And that's not to say that things are not going to change further down the track, because they very well might. It's just I can't see that here right now. But yeah, possibly things might change down the track. But I feel, you're feeling like it's better if you just, eventually, you might feel like it's better if you just pull back, and continue to give this person some space, until they're feeling like they're more able to have that conversation with you. So, where this comes back to that choosing wisely card and holding your vision, and making the right decision, I feel it's a lot about overthinking whether you should reach out to this person or not, because you really, really, really want to reconnect. And in terms of your finances, Taurus, I do feel like you're going to be pushed, or find the right avenue. Or it may be, as I said, you ask for help from somebody and you get turned down, and then you go, okay, well, let me redirect and I'll do something different. Okay, so before I close out the reading, let's get some messages from the angel answers. What does Taurus need to hear, please? What does Taurus need to hear? Okay, so you've got in the near future. So quite possible that this is going to be taking place really soon. Or you reach the conclusion or the outcome really soon. Okay, so you've got big happy changes. So something is going to change where you will feel like it's really good. You've also got let go. So for a lot of you, this is about letting go of anything that has happened in the past, and allowing yourself to um, take steps forward. Um, it's also perhaps about letting go of this person. So in the near future, I feel like you're going to make the decision to make some changes that really have you feeling good and positive, but you might need to be letting go of something or someone in the process. So Taurus, that is your reading. I do hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a like with a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with when I upload my next lot of videos. But I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.